I've been using these headphones, the CMF Headphones Pro, for about 2 days now, and I just feel there should be no pro in the name for some reasons, which I'm going to delve into as this video progresses. I will start with the design, because you really can't hate anything that nothing makes when it comes to their design. I think they've practically been able to nail that part. So even though CMF is like their sub-brand, they do very well when it comes to design. It has this clean, minimal look that most people like, and even I too, I like it. But once you do this, I mean, then you can easily tell it's cheap plastic, which is not a problem, but you consider the price of these headphones. Now, it costs around $79, so I'm sure just like everybody else, when it comes to expectations, you have to keep it as minimal as possible. And then when you think of the fact that you can easily just do this, like take off these ear cups, they are minimal, but trust me, this is something that comes in really handy. For example, when you spill something on it and you need to clean it and you don't want these headphones to go close to water or something like that, this is really, really good. So overall, when it comes to the design of these things, just trying to put it back. Yeah. Now, overall, when it comes to the design and aesthetics of these headphones, I would say, yeah, it is worth the price tag. And then also, these headphones comes with actual keys and buttons around it that are very good for specific purposes. We have this one right here, which is the volume button. And yeah, I also love the sound it makes when you're adjusting the volume. Like, don't know if you can hear this, okay? Quite satisfying, yeah? So you can slide it up and down to adjust your volume. You can press it down to pause or play. To pause or play music. Then also you can long press it to switch between transparency to active noise cancellation mode, you know, which we're going to delve more into later on. There's also this other button right here, which is to activate the voice assistant by default. You can customize it in the app. There is the USB-C charging port. On the other side, which is the left side of the headphones, we have the power button to obviously turn it on. And also this guy right here, the bass slider button. Before you get excited about this bass slider button, I hate to burst your bubble. It doesn't work. Like, there's no better way to put it. It just doesn't work. At best, it increases everything about the music you're listening to. That is just it. I was really excited about it because of this part. I remember the Naughty headphones won't have the bass slider in the app, but obviously they wanted to put it in the headphones so you can easily just do this with it. But like I said, it just doesn't work. And that takes me to the audio quality. Now, usually when you consider the price of these headphones, I would always go just the same way everybody is saying. The audio quality is great. But this time around, something changed. And that is the fact that I have another headphones in the studio that actually cost about the same price point. Now, this is the SuperEQ A200. I reviewed it not too long ago. I will tag it to this video. In terms of build quality, it is definitely better than what the CMF Headphones Pro, you know, is giving, because you can just see, like, there's huge difference, even though both of them are practically plastic. Now, when it comes to audio quality, in my testing, I found this one to be better. Like the SuperEQ A200 headphones were slightly better than the CMF Headphones Pro.
Although we say this one is just, everything sounds better, louder here.
Yes.
Than this.
That was the second disappointment I had, because I have this one I use in the studio. I really wanted this to be better. I just love the aesthetics, and it definitely will fit into my desk way better. But it's just not as good as this at the highest volume. Now, the truth is this, it could be because of the fact that out of the box, the equalizer is set to pop. So maybe if you fine-tune it, fine-tune the audio, you know, the bass, the treble, and everything, you could get something better. But if you're like someone like me who really don't know how to do those equalizer stuff and just wants the headphones to sound good out of the box, then yeah, this may be a bit disappointing. So once again, it just made me feel like, where is the Pro coming from? Why not just name it the CMF Headphone 1? Like we have the Nothing Headphone 1 that is just out of the world when it comes to the aesthetics, the design, and even the sound quality. Talking about fine-tuning the audio experience to suit your needs personally, in the app of the Nothing X app, you're going to find this personal sound mode in the app that helps to personalize the sound profile to suit your ears in terms of your hearing ability or something like that. Now, personally, I took the test, and after everything, I would say, yeah, I got something slightly better. So you should definitely do that too. Spatial audio is definitely not as good on these headphones as the Nothing Headphone 1, which is understandable. That cost about 10 of this price. Now you only have cinema and concert mode, which I tested out, and yeah, I really wish the head movement mode is there too. I love that part. I use that a lot in the studio here, but it is not just there. Now, noise cancellation also did really impress me on these headphones. It just took away the low noises and a bit of the mid, but if you're screaming high or talking anything too high, not far away, it just flies through, so you're still able to hear it. But one thing I can tell you is that the noise cancellation and the transparency mode on the CMF Headphones Pro are definitely way better than the SuperEQ. Like, I personally tested it out with my keyboard very close to me, and yeah, it was way better. For the CMF headphones, the transparency mode, it just made me sound a bit awkward, like I'm muffled or underwater. So whenever I have to speak with somebody, I just had to take it off. It's just not really good. Now, like the more expensive Nothing Headphones 1, you also get other features like the dual connection mode. You can also customize practically all the buttons on this headphone to any other feature that you want. You also have the low lag mode for the gamers. They definitely like that. And even the Find My Headphones, they're all in the app. So yeah, you still get some really nice features in these headphones. Now, let's talk about battery life. I would say it is impressive too. Like, I would say the battery life would be impressive. I'm using the word would because for the past 2.5 days I've been using it. I'm still in about 50% in terms of battery life. So I have not really like died this battery or killed it completely. So I can't really tell you how long it can go and all of that. Nothing actually claims about 100 hours without activeness cancellation and 50 hours if you have activeness cancellation on, which are massive figures. But it didn't really state at what volume level this test was carried out. So you can't really bank on those numbers. So there is definitely a whole lot to like about the CMF Headphones Pro. The design and the aesthetics is giving a lot of good vibes. Then also the fact that you can remove these head cups like this and clean it if you want to. That is really, really convenient. Also, the battery life is great, on point, but still it leaves a lot of things that are way below average, even for a $79 headphones, if you ask me. When you hear the word Pro, there are some things you're looking out for that you just don't get. Of course, there's always the caveat of the price tag, £79 and all of it, but trust me, just make something good. £79 is actually not that cheap if you really want to look at it, you know. But those are my thoughts of the CMF Headphones Pro. What do you think about it? If you have one, and would you be getting one? Let me know in the comment section below. And of course, if there's anything else I feel I missed out, just also let me know, then we can talk about it in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching. I would catch you in my next video.